as fat as you imagine. Don't worry about the future, or worry, but know that worrying is as effective as trying to solve an algebra equation by chewing bubble gum. The real troubles in your life are apt to be things that never crossed your worried mind. The kind that blindside you at 4 p.m. on some idle Tuesday.
What's going on, crypto citizens? It is Crypto Suave here. It's a nice chilly afternoon. Got that cold brew actually. I wish it was a nitro cold brew. But yes, the title does read, Why ELECTRONEUM is Better Than VERGE and TRON. Okay? So, cannot wait to read all the negative comments after this. But, hear me out. Crypto Investor is one of my favorite YouTubers. Go ahead and give him a follow, give him a subscription, turn on the bell notification for him. I really enjoy his content. He keeps it super real, super honest, really informative guy, okay? I really enjoy his videos, and his most recent one, I heard him out talk about Verge and Tron, and in my head, and listening to what he had to say, I'm like, wow, ELECTRONEUM is a way better project. It's not a bigger project right now yet, but I promise you it will be in the future. Okay, so just hear me out. Let's watch this video together. Let's get into it, okay?
Anyway, so this episode is really going to be focused on 3 projects, ideas, events, whatever you want to call them, that have really just kind of pissed me off recently, and I just wanted to talk about them. So, first of all, and I'm sure you all can guess it, Verge. This has got to be a joke, right? I mean, at this point in time, people have got to start seeing, at least in some respect, that this is completely ridiculous. So first of all, Verge got really popular following the shilling that we saw from John McAfee. The tweet that he put out related to privacy coins, and he started talking about Verge. He talked about the fact that it's cheap and therefore could go up more in price. He also talked about the fact, I believe there was this post on Instagram or something where he said that it could go up to $15 or something, but it wasn't actually him or something along those lines. I don't really know the full details, or I don't remember the full details. I did know at one point. But basically, this really started to skyrocket once John McAfee started shilling for it, and then after that we had some excitement for the...
So really quick, John McAfee, a lot of people, some people respect the guy, some people dislike him. He is known for hyping up a lot of projects, so he could have been paid by Verge to make that tweet, who knows? But John McAfee did tweet about ELECTRONEUM in a very positive way. He had great things to say about it, and I highly doubt he was paid by ELECTRONEUM. So just so you know, okay?
Release of the Wraith protocol. Everybody was talking about that. And then that ended up being a fairly big disappointment. And so, because you basically could have achieved the same effect by simply running any cryptocurrency on Tor. So then we have this situation here where Verge, in my opinion, you have roots like these, and it really shouldn't garner too much respect. And then we go on, skip, forward 2 months here, and we have this ridiculous tweet. Probably one of the most ridiculous tweets I've ever seen. And if your BS detector doesn't go off when you see something like this in a space like cryptocurrencies, which everything is so hyped up, recalibrate your BS detector. Alright, important update. 2 asterisks on both sides, all caps, exclamation mark. An opportunity for Verge to have the largest partnership in crypto to date.
Why?
But for us to get the partnership, you need to donate first. We need to raise a certain amount. And I forget their exact reasoning. I think it was to show that I don't know, there was something that was required in the partnership that they need these funds for. And so they raised an amazing amount of Verge, right? Millions of dollars worth, at least from what I recall. I believe it was like $3 million or something like that, that they rose in this short period of time. And they were supposed to announce the partnership right afterwards, and then they decided to postpone it until April 17th because of an NDA or something along those lines. Again, if your BS detector isn't going off when you first saw this tweet, it probably should have went off when they then decided to delay, when they decided to delay the announcement. And there's some speculation going on that the person that is in charge of Verge has some tax problems because its funds are frozen or something along those lines. So basically he took the money and is going to use it to deal with his tax problems and maybe give himself a nice little payday as well. We don't really know for sure that anything like that is happening, although I will say, you know, when you think about the track record of this particular cryptocurrency, I would not be surprised if that were the case. And then we have this situation with this network attack where you're able to fool the timestamps so that you're able to do mines, or you're able to produce blocks far quicker than what you should be able to do. And so now we have the network being stolen from. And
so really quickly, I know there have been rumors of the attack on ELECTRONEUMs, but Richard Ells did mention it, that it was a small bug, and there were a ton of rumors, and super easy fix on ELECTRONEUM side. Okay, just to clear it up, because I know I'm going to get some comments about it, whatever.
The developer that's behind all of this had so many different mistakes that he made. He had that 30-second commit in GitHub that he did, and then he was so defensive when it came to talking about Verge. Anybody that had anything to say that was negative, he would attack them because what would you know about Verge, that type of mentality. They have censorship going on their Reddit. They have censorship going on in their Telegram. It's just, it's all so sketchy, and it kind of just, it pisses me off because people are clearly still valuing this particular cryptocurrency very highly, I guess because they're excited about this potential partnership. I also think there's a very high possibility that this is being manipulated, and quite substantially for that matter. Again, you see this amount of press about something, you would think that there does come a point where stupidity has to turn off, right? If it looks like a scam, it acts like a scam, it's probably a scam, all right? And if it's not a scam, okay, it's a joke. It's one of the two, right? It's either a scam or it's a joke. Either one is not investable. So treat it like either one, at least in my opinion. If you're not investing in Verge for any reason other than the greater fool theory, I think you honestly deserve whatever happens. And I know that's kind of rude, but that's sort of how I feel, because this is just ridiculous at this point. So those are my 2 cents on Verge, okay?
So there you have it, guys. I mean, after seeing this video and seeing what he has to say about Verge, comparing Verge to ELECTRONEUM, ELECTRONEUM is super transparent. Richard Ells, always consistent with updates and takes care of what he has to take care of, has a super solid game plan. He has never tried to raise money from its own community to have a partnership announced. What kind of what is that, bro? What is that? Not once. ELECTRONEUM has a ton of partnerships in place, a ton of deals signed, and they did not once have to raise money for that from its own community. Okay, so moving on to TRON.
What else is new, right? And then lastly here, I wanted to talk about this situation with TRON making the claims that they're better than Ethereum. And this has got to be a massive joke, right? I mean, seriously, yet another thing that just, it pisses me off. It grinds my gears. I don't know if you know that episode from Family Guy, one of the greatest episodes. Yeah, this is just, I don't get it. He basically makes these claims that Tron is faster than Ethereum, it is lower fees, it also has, or zero fee, and it also has way more users, which that has got to also be a joke, because I think what he's doing is he's taking like all the partnerships that he has and he's including his app, Paywo, I don't know how you actually say it, but I don't really think the users of that app, it's so not transparent, we don't really know anything about it, so it's very difficult to say for sure that those users are legitimate users or not, so I don't want to commit to saying they're not legitimate users, but they're probably not, right? They're probably not really caring about the actual element of Tron. They're just using the application for its Snapchat-like features, I assume. Again, I don't want to go too far into it because I don't know a lot about it, but I heavily doubt that this user number that he quotes here is anywhere close to accurate. And he has a bunch of other stuff that he brings in there, but it's honestly just, in my opinion, completely absurd. And so Vitalik responds to this. He basically roasts him, saying that they also have a better white paper writing capability because they just copy and paste it from other projects. And it's amazing to me that people make responses like this one, where they say, product matters more than the white paper. Who cares about the manifesto when the product counts? And I'll take the product any day, basically, is what he says, right? And Justin Sun basically says the same thing too, right? He's appealing to that line of logic where he says, you know, we encourage you to check out the GitHub, and we encourage you to realize that we are much more than just white paper writing. What? Okay, it just pisses me off. You gotta give me a moment here. What people don't seem to get is that projects aren't done in, you know, tasks that are done in silo. It's a holistic thing, right? And white papers are probably the most fun, like they're the most fundamental element of creating a cryptocurrency, because this is how you communicate to not only investors but also to users what your particular platform is designed to do, or what your particular cryptocurrency or crypto asset is designed to do. It is supposed to be the very, I don't know how to, it is the exact foundation of your particular cryptocurrency. It is the first introduction. It is the gateway. Okay? It is the very first thing that most people want to look at when it comes to really understanding what it is you do. And you screw up the very first step of making a cryptocurrency. And then you want to go as far as to say that you're better than the second largest cryptocurrency project in the entire space. With the, well, I shouldn't say the most transactions, because I think there are some other networks that have more transactions, but basically Ethereum's right up there at the top, right? So that's amazing to me. That is so beyond my comprehension. I don't understand. Actually, I do understand how you can make such leaps in logic, which is you lie to yourself and you lie to everybody else. And that's exactly what Justin Sun is an expert at doing. He is an awesome marketer. He is also, I believe, to be probably in that camp of people that call themselves serial entrepreneurs, who are basically people who never really stay with any one thing for too long. They just seize opportunities when they see it, and then they move on. And I really, you know, that's fine. It's okay for you to do that. But in this space where you need to stay dedicated to a project for years, it's just not going to work. And he's probably, this guy is going to move on at some point in the future. I don't know when it's going to happen. Maybe he won't, because there's so much money in this space, so it's difficult to find another attractive opportunity. But that's basically what this guy is about, opportunity. And it's not about trying to build something that's really going to change the way we see applications or anything else, which is what I think Ethereum is aiming to do, even if I have criticisms of Ethereum myself, right? I mean, just like my last two videos have talked about how centralized it is. But at least it has, in my opinion, honest roots, and it's trying to do something, whereas I think Tron, you know, come on. I remember trying to read that white paper, and it was so obscure and talking about how they were going to become this media giant and all sorts of other things. And I still don't really even fully understand what it is exactly that Tron does. And yeah, all I know is that this irritates me. That's it. That's all there is to it. It irritates me. And so does Verge. And
so there you have it, guys. After hearing that on Verge and Tron, I am super confident that it is a better cryptocurrency, okay? I'm super confident that it's going to have more value than Verge and Tron. I'm not a financial advisor. That's just how I feel. And I'm making this video because I just want to, inform more people. I want to spread more education. So Electronium has legit partnerships without raising Electronium from its community. Electronium is not sketchy like Verge. Richard Alves is super transparent. He constantly keeps us updated. He does live videos on Facebook. He talks about issues. He fixes the issues. So Electronium had a very successful ICO early on. There was there were some hackers trying to hack Electronium early. Richard Alves right away hired HackerOne, took care of the situation. Nobody lost any of their coins. Okay. So we are chasing and closing legitimate partnerships. There is an actual use for Electronium from the simulated mobile miner, and also of its latest patent on the new system, which provides instant payments from merchants or from monthly subscriptions, which is going to be huge, guys. It's going to be huge. And it's only the beginning, okay? The ICO closed in October, so that's about 7 months. How long has TRON been out there, or VERGE been out there? I mean, Electronium was doing a lot more than these other currencies, and I have a lot of faith in Electronium. So I just wanted to make that quick video, guys. I want to share with you. Be sure to give Crypto Investor a follow and a subscription, okay? And if you guys want to learn more, I'm on the side. I'm actually trading some currencies. So I'm trading foreign exchanges. If you want to learn more, there's a link down below. Send me a message. I'm making daily profits Monday through Friday, because that's when the market is open. But I am hodling my cryptos, and I'm making daily money off the foreign exchange market. If you want to learn more, send me a message. As always, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you guys. We'll see you guys soon, okay?